Day 17 marches on us, and day something or another touches on us. I remembered to turn my vibrate off. Mostly because I started filming just like a minute ago, and the second it started, I got a notification. So that's how I remembered. So that's one. Yesterday, because I completely forgot about touches on us, I decided to go with braiding my hair, and touch my face all over the place, which I always do. I had many nervous tics that result in that. So I'm up to 41. Sorry, that was a gross noise my throat just made. And Glue suggested that with every time I touch my face, I confess, like it's confessing. I'll gladly scream this from rooftop. Fictional characters I've had a crush on either now or in the past. And I guarantee, once you have a crush on a fictional character, the flames may wither, but they never die, in my opinion. Or maybe that's just for me. So I'm just gonna rush through these. I'm not gonna explain any of them. I'm trying to keep my long-windedness trait down to a minimum. And part of the penalty of this, since, I'm very happy to say what my crushes are, I have to edit in a picture of them all as I say it, which is absolutely a penalty because editing things on my phone is really, really hard. Let's go. Hop, Bede, Leon, Marnie, Raihan, Piers, Melanie, Nessa, Milo, Bee, Alistair, Blue Bear, Kiki, Gordy, Bakugo, Toga, Uraraka, Shigaraki, Kaminari, Tokoyami, Mina, Suyu, Jiro, Toru, Dabi, Twice, Kix, Kurohiro, Monoma, Pony, Honanuki, 13, Aizawa, Aoyama, Kirishima, Koda, Shoji, Tamaki, Minito, Nejire, Hatsume. That's 41. And as of right now, I have one more to do. And I'll be fulfilling these in the beginning of each episode, I think. I think that's the best thing to do. So, and the other thing I wanted to talk about made me very, very happy is that someone who's been supporting me since the beginning, a classmate of mine and an acquaintance, maybe a friend, drew me because she said that she was really inspired by me stepping out of my comfort zone and trying to build up my confidence, and that it was something that she really, really liked about me. And, a time ago I would have been like, you're just doing this to, like, make me feel good, but, people don't do things like this just because they are lying, and I understand that now, and I realize that that's a disservice to them to state that they're lying. That's really, what's the word I'm searching for? It's really not selfish. I can't remember the fucking word. It's really bad of me. I'll think of it later. It's really bad of me. Inconsiderate. I knew it was an IN word. It's really inconsiderate of me to suggest, because it, denies them of the expression that they're making, which is, really rude to go that far just to, self-deprecate myself. So I want to show the drawing that she did, with her permission, of course. And she was saying how it's really hard for her to express that kind of feeling. So I was really, really happy that she did that for me. Because it's hard for me to do that too. So I can understand. But it's a lot easier for me to do that over text because I don't have to face them, and I'm really bad at talking to people. So, and of course I think extremely highly of people all the time, and so it's a lot easier for me to text that. So I was saying how I really looked up to her. She's kind of like a role model to me because she's such a brilliant artist, and she's so straightforward and really speaks her mind, and she just doesn't give a fuck. And she was saying just like, I'm not someone to be looked up to, and there's a lot wrong with me and a lot of shit that I do. And I was just like, even then, like, no one's perfect. You don't have to be perfect to be a role model. You know, I look up to you for your good traits, of which there are plenty. And, you know, and I always do view people, especially people who are older than me, as, like, being above me, even if, like, you know, in college I've become friends with, you know, real adults. Like, I'm not even 20 yet, and it's like, even if I become acquainted with them, I still very much view them as above me. But, so, not in, like, a way that they're better than me, not anymore at least. But they're just someone that I've always been like that. Even if someone is, like, my age, but they're in a place of authority above me, I respect them. And, like, not to say, like, I respect authority, I very much go against authority. Like, but if there's someone who's nice and they actually know what's good about things, what am I saying? I've completely lost the plot. Basically, Kim, thank you. And, you know, don't put yourself down like that. Like, even if, you know, we've all gone through shit, as you've said multiple times. It's how we bounce back that really defines us as people. And you're clearly a brilliant person, and that's why I look up to you. So, that's hard for me to say in person. Maybe someday I'll be able to express that in person. Like, I'm afraid people think I'm disingenuous whenever I say all these things, like, not to their face, but I do say it to them, like, over the phone or through an absurd medium, such as I know that they watch my videos. But it's true, I just get extraordinarily nervous in a physical space, and I can't really express myself. Like, in here, in this kind of medium, I can express myself a lot more fully. So I have more free range to say what I think, and I always think extremely highly of people. And yeah, so only one time touching my face this time. Cool. I know I shouldn't want to do a penalty, but I only got one to do tomorrow. I'll have to make it good. Oh, and these don't have, like, any rhyme or method as to, like, I'm not staying it from best to worst, even though I started with hop and bead, you know. Obviously, they're just the first ones to hop to my... Sorry, that was lame. They're the first ones that came to my mind. Yeah, they're not in any order or anything, so I would say that I'll make the next one count, but it would just be, they're all on equal standing, you know. I don't like anyone more than the other. Okay, anyway. Thank you, everyone. The month is coming close to an end, and I'm really happy. Not that it's ending, but, like, you know, I made a friend along the way, I would like to think, and and I've gotten support from someone along the way, at least, and, you know, I'm just rattling on. Okay. Memento Mori. Unus Annus. Wash your hands.